Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm Jini and today we'll talk about my favorite lemon cake recipe and we'll talk a little bit about what to do when life gives you lemons. To be honest, when life gives you lemons, the first thought is probably it sucks. And the initial impact of a lemon in life is sour. Sometimes it's painful even. But in my opinion, just as sour as a lemon can be, it can be much more if you just add the right ingredients into it. So without further ado, let's get started. Okay, so right now you're seeing my favorite lemon cake ever. The cake is fluffy, velvety, quick and easy to make. So in short, everything I look for in a good lemon cake. So first, let's preheat the oven. And while we wait for the oven, we'll prepare the dough. I normally mix the dry ingredients first, so flour, sugar, baking soda, vanilla sugar, and a pinch of salt. And I think that's it in our case. Oh no, don't forget the lemon peel and don't grate your fingers. So now we're just getting the juice from the lemon. Can you hear that? Lemon is like so sturdy. Lemon is like so sturdy. I kind of have difficulties. Okay. It doesn't have any seeds. To my surprise. Okay. I'll be done soon. Sorry guys. When we mixed up all the dry ingredients, we proceed with the wet ingredients. And before doing that, you have to know that from then on you'll have to work fast. Because once the wet ingredients get in contact with the dry ingredients, especially the baking soda, your dough will react. The baking soda will react and it will bubble up and get fizzy. When that happens, you want to put the dough into the oven as fast and as soon as you can, because then you'll get a very beautiful, spongy and fluffy cake. Let's get back to that lemon and make lemonade out of the lemons in your life topic. To be honest, when life is giving me a hard time, I find it very hard to think of the best solution, initially at least. But ironically, looking back, these were the moments where I was able to grow the most. And every time I recover from the breakdown, I get better at recovering from it the next time. One lesson I learned from this experience is we just sometimes have to accept the negative feelings. Sometimes we have to self-pity and to sulk. And in our metaphor right now, sometimes we have to accept the lemon that life is giving us. Because once that part is over, we can dust ourselves off and think about, okay, what are the next steps? What can I make of this lemon? I think a common misconception is that in order for life to be worthwhile, we have to avoid as many problems as we can. And while I think that is for sure a method to cope with life, in my personal opinion, it's more about developing your own set of skills and improving your abilities to cope with anything that you may encounter in life. Because unfortunately, we cannot control the problems in our lives. We cannot control a lot of external factors, but what we can control is our reaction and how we proceed with our skills and this problem. I know some problems, they cannot be solved, they simply have to be accepted, but some problems, they can be alleviated at least, and we can put a little band-aid on the wound. And sure, when a problem is occurring, we can sit there and just think how life is so unfair and how sour this lemon is that we simply cannot take it. Maybe think that just letting the lemon rot away is the best shot that we got. But I do think that these are opportunities for us to grow and change something about ourselves. If we have to live anyways, if life is giving you lemons now and then anyways, why not try to make the best out of it? As best as we can. Sometimes, yeah, sure, sometimes it means making a bad lemonade or a lemon cake that is burned. But with every attempt, we will get better. And that's what it's about. It's not about making the best lemon cake on your first try. It's a trial and error. And I think that's the beautiful thing. Because looking back, we can reflect on all the beautiful lemonades and lemon cakes and the process and development we've gone through, like an evolution of lemonades and lemon cakes, so to say. And actually be proud of ourselves that we, despite everything we faced so far in our lives, we moved on. Every freaking time. We didn't give up. And I think that's such a big accomplishment, because it's easy to sit there and say, I don't want to do this anymore. I don't want to turn lemons into lemonade or a lemon cake or anything. I just want to sit there and wait and not move on. It's easy, I know. And I can tell you, looking back, the first lemonades that I made out of the lemons that life gave me sure were horrible. They probably were unedible or undrinkable. But looking back, I'm still so proud of myself, because that's how I coped with the problem. That's how I decided to move on. It's a process, and it's a process of improvement and trying and failing as well. And in that process, you will learn how capable you truly are. This fact alone is so baffling to me, and I know I'm getting a little bit deep into that metaphor right now, but I just like to think that the ingredients we are adding to the lemons that life is giving to us can be interpreted as the help of friends and family, and of course your own abilities that you add to the lemon to make something beautiful out of it. Don't be too harsh on yourself. We are oftentimes our biggest critics, but the fact alone that you are trying to make something useful, beautiful out of something that is hindering you, that you are suffering from even, is incredibly strong. So now I ranted a lot and I rambled a lot, but let's have a look at the lemon cake. So now we can enjoy our lemon cake and enjoy what we made out of our lemons. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope that you liked my video. I wish you a beautiful day and see you next week. Bye!